Well, I want to talk today about different things that I've heard on the news that's going to affect us, at least I believe it will, with our food supply. One thing that I heard recently is that we've had the highest number of farmers who have filed bankruptcy. Well, they're losing their farms, and who are these farms going to, and who is buying them up? And will they even continue to farm, or are they just going to turn it into land to build apartments or homes on it or something else? I've also heard that we do not have as many cattle ranchers as we used to have either. So we don't have as much in beef as we think we do. Corn has not done good. There's going to be a shortage of corn. We all know that almost everything that we purchase at the store is going to go up in price if corn is an issue. From beef to eggs to milk to chicken, almost everything, on cheese. Because see, all of those come from animals that eat corn. And so it will cause everything to go up in price. Now, things are high enough as it is. We all know we're getting a lot less for our money than we used to. Another problem is wheat. We're still using last year's supply of wheat, but this year's supply is not good at all. So we're going to be paying higher prices for wheat. Now this is the third time also I've heard about potatoes. Now they were on the news right before Thanksgiving, and they were showing these recipes for mashed potatoes and different things. And they said that there was a real issue with the potato crop. Now I can tell you that I noticed even personally myself, and me and a friend were talking about this when it came to our potatoes. We had noticed that a lot, and I mean I would say over 50% of the potatoes had a huge sections where the potatoes were rotted and black in them. Because she had called me and asked me about it, and I said, oh yeah, I've noticed it a lot. And she goes, so have I. I just wondered if it was a particular brand of potatoes I bought or the store she'd gotten it from, because she actually got hers from a different store than I did. And I said, no, I'm having the same problem with potatoes. And that which means if, you got a lot of rotting in the potato, and these are potatoes you just brought home, you've lost a lot of the product, even though you're paying even a higher price for it. I heard tomatoes some months ago were going to go up at the end of this year to double in price. They have. I was talking to my mother, and she says it's the same problem there. She said she was paying almost $4 a pound for tomatoes. I said, oh my gosh, that's outrageous. Well, we're paying double here too. Now, every state has different things basically. I've seen, because I watch other videos, and I'll be like, oh wow, that's cheaper than here. Or oh wow, that's 3 times more than what I pay here for it. So, either way they get us, one way or another. Can you imagine what cornmeal is going to cost us? If corn is a real issue, it's going to go way up in price. So these are things that we're expecting to go really high in 2020. I just heard this morning there's going to be a French fry shortage. That's going to be a real shocker for those who love those drive-thrus and their French fries. Well, if there's going to be a French fry shortage, what do you think is going to happen to us and our prices and what we're going to pay for potatoes? I was watching a video, and I seen the man was walking around doing some grocery shopping, and his potatoes for a 5-pound bag was $7. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that. I said, thank God I've frozen as many mashed potatoes, because I buy them when they're on sale. I mash them. I don't put milk and all that in it. I just put a little butter. I boil them till they're tender, put a little butter in them, mash them up, and then I freeze them. You can pat them down and freeze them in Ziploc bags, or you can put them in, those canning jars and freeze them that way. I make hash browns by boiling my potatoes until they're almost done, but not quite. Because you still want them pretty firm. You do. And then I just shred them on my cheese shredder and put them in the freezer for hash browns. I do as much as I possibly can to help save. But I'm telling you, from what I'm hearing just on the news, and trust me, they aren't going deep into giving us this huge explanation when they spend 30 seconds saying, oh, we've had this huge amount of people that are farmers that have filed bankruptcy, and oh, there's going to be a french fry shortage, and oh, the potatoes have done really lousy this year, and the corn, we're going to have a serious problem, and wheat. We're heading for serious trouble in 2020. God bless. Keep storing.